between Gerald's Game and Dolores Claiborne with the eclipse and the moment where the two characters see each other through both books is amazing to me.
Yes. It was I love the cinematography, how everything from the past was colorful and not really bright, and then everything in the present had a very like blue gray tone to it.
Exactly.
And when she's like breaking the glass in the window, the way it just slow motions, but one of my favorite things in this is, to this day, I mean, this movie's what, 20, almost 30 years old. I cannot look at anything with David Strathairn in it without thinking of Joe St. George.
Yes.
He was terrifying.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrifying. He was just amazingly brilliant. And, Kathy Bates is always brilliant. And Christopher Plummer. And it was just, everything about it was incredible.
But Jennifer Jason Leigh, who played the daughter?
Jennifer Jason Leigh, yeah.
I like that movie a lot.
Yeah. I love that movie. Love it. Yeah. Vera Donovan, and it was just, it's my all-time favorite.
Yeah. I don't, and Bob Gunton, who's been in a lot of Stephen King adaptations, honestly. He was in this as well, but there's a little well-known actor in this movie. John C. Reilly is in this movie.
Yeah, he plays the deputy or something. Yep. Yeah, one of the.
He's like I think what is a constable? I think constable.
Yeah.
I mean and we've talked about it. Misery with Kathy Bates and this Dolores Claiborne. I mean, there's just certain ones out of this that just stand out, and you don't have to have a big actor or a big director, like even with this, you have Kathy Bates, but still she wasn't like the biggest actress. You had Christopher Plummer, you had John C. Reilly, but the thing is, you don't have to have the biggest director.
Yeah,
right.
Like everybody,
I don't even know who directed that one.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Taylor Hackford, or it was Taylor Hackford. Yeah. So I mean, like we were talking about earlier, you don't have to have a John Carpenter.
I have to.
You don't have. You probably should, but don't have to.
I recommend it if you can get it.
Yeah, if you can get it, I recommend it highly, without a doubt. But this just proves that you can have somebody that you know what? I'm just going to look at this just for shits and giggles, just to see what this guy did other than Dolores Claiborne.
Yeah, I'm in
there. And looking at his
Officer and a Gentleman.
Yeah, Officer and Gentleman.
Oh, he did Ray.
He did the Devil's Advocate.
Oh, love that movie.
But honestly, other than that, I mean,
not a whole lot of shoppers. Little Lionel Richie in there.
Yeah, little Lionel Richie. But you did
Collins Against All Odds video.
That just proves that
directed Against All Odds. Okay.
Yeah, I did see that
Liaisons. One.
Yeah, I did see that one.
Oh, I that's what I got stuck on too. I was like, ooh, no, it wasn't the movie that.
Oh, White Knights.
I think.
I like White Knights a lot.
I had such a crush on Mikhail Baryshnikov.
I'm pretty sure Proof of Life was good. That sounds familiar to me, but I don't know if I ever watched it.
What was that movie?
But that's the thing, is that, again, you don't have to have a big name director to make. I mean, Dolores Claiborne, obviously, not to a lot of people, not top echelon, because, and that's, I think that's the real big downfall to Stephen King's adaptations out of anything. It's like, you have all these, you have the well-known ones, you have the popular ones, and then you have the good ones, but they don't intersect.
Right.
Like you have It. And just saying, Ryan, I know. I love having Ryan here because he's gonna stop me dead in my tracks if I say something wrong.
He's just like, gotta get back on.
I love
can't
him.
be
I
the
love
guy that
love
just
having
hates
Ryan here. He's
Harry
fucking
and
amazing.
Christine.
I love it. You know, you have it. You have, you know, and Ryan. I'm just saying. You have Carrie. Shut up. You have Christine. Shut up. Why do you have to eat that like that? Did you see how he just ate that
That
like
was so
it
sad.
was so sinister? Like Jesus. But you have these movies that are directed by directors that have done, you know, other things. But then you have these other movies that are just shit that were directed by, you know, obviously, like, we know Children of the Corn was awesome. We
Mhm.
know that Pet Cemetery was awesome. Shut up, Ryan. I'm getting to the point. But it's just the fact that, you know, these other movies like Misery and Dolores Claiborne, like, that's not like your upper echelon according to people. Like, you always have your Pet Cemetery, but it's like, where are these other movies at? Like, where's Misery ranked at? Where's
Well, see, now, I think that's one of his best.
Dolores Claiborne is without a shadow of a doubt one of the most overlooked adaptations ever, just
Yes.
because it doesn't have that.
It's not really
It's
horror.
not typical
It doesn't have
horror.
that. Oh, that's the thing. It's not horror.
Uncomfortable. It's incest. It's molestation. It's rape.
It's very female empowering.
Sleepwalkers is the same way. Sleepwalkers is that same, almost like that same category, that same column. It's like you have a bunch of cats fucking each other, or you have a bunch of cat people fucking each other.
Are you my daddy? Are you my mom?
Yeah, are you my daddy? I mean, that is a weird fucking movie, and it is awkward as all get up. But it's still like,
But Alice Creed was hot.
yeah. I mean, Abby's not coming back, Mike. Just letting you know that. I'm probably gonna block her from all these. Nah, she's fine. She's great. She's fantastic. Her and Nicole, like, I can't wait. Like, that's the cool thing about having like the female, you know, aspect of everything, because, you know, I love to hear what you guys think about a lot of these movies.
I want full credit for bringing the two
amazing.
cool chicks in.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Spreadsheet.
really.
You hear that, Abby? We're cool chicks.
We're cool chicks
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, we did.
All right.
We didn't do any of that.
I didn't do shit. I mean, fuck
And
how
Don't
fuck how awesome we are. You know,
don't think the spreadsheets didn't have anything to do with it either.
Well, your
Yeah.
spreadsheets are sexy, Mike. You know,
That
nobody can
was
deny
the
that.
draw. I'm sure of it.
pretty sure we had jack shit to do. Man, we don't have nothing to do with this. But it's all right.
They're like,
It's all right. It's fine.
They're like,
It's
wait,
okay.
is that a spreadsheet?
Yeah.
All right,
That's
man. I'll be
spreadsheet.
there.
Well, fuck. I'm in.
If you guys ever do merch, a T-shirt that says "Spreadsheets are sexy" does need to be like
It does.
one of the first
Definitely.
things.
I'm not. First of all, I'm not giving Mike any money. That's not happening. Royalties. That's not happening.
That could be a T-shirt too.
Dude.
First off, I'm not giving Mike any money.
First of all, I'm not giving Mike any money.
Yeah.
Ryan's gonna be in charge for merch. It's gonna be,
Spreadsheets are sexy, and I'm not giving Mike any money. Aren't you guys a horror podcast?
It's gonna
In
happen.
a way.
It's gonna happen. Oh my god, that's so great. That's fucking phenomenal. I'm the fucking head of the. We're heads of podcast. I'd still pay money for that. Don't even send me that shit for free. I'm gonna pay for that, without a doubt. Oh, that's fantastic. God, Jesus. Where are we at? What did we do? Who did what?
Dolores Claiborne.
Old
Okay, cool. Sorry, Jesus Christ. All right, Dolores Claiborne. Who's
And
going next? Do
have,
your
like,
thing.
list, right?
Who's doing what?
Throw Ryan in there.
All right, yeah, CBR.
Right, so first off, I want to say I think Dawn, the first time in my life I've ever heard that Dolores Claiborne and Sleepwalkers are in the same echelon.
I mean,
The cat fucking movie is in the same.
I was hoping nobody like.
I
grasped
can't.
I love.
onto it, but
Are you
of course,
kidding?
I know you would.
I can't.
Until you said it, I was like, wait, he's right.
And when I posted, I was watching it the other night. He replied, he's like, "Is that the motherfucker movie with the corn on the cob?"
Movie.
I mean, this is why
Luigi is
this
Robert.
is why I absolutely adore our group,
Yeah.
because of the shit that is
Mhm.
said. I mean,
And-
I've had that, people that bring up Robob Cop with Bob from House by the Cemetery.
Bob Cobb.
I was not gonna let that shit go without putting Michael from
Oh.
Burial Ground in there. That wasn't happening.
Yeah,
I still
Those
can't forget the
eyes.
thumb movies.
the thumb movies.
The thumb movies. I can't get that out of my head.
Yeah,
The thumb
Yeah.
witch.
you thumb witch. God,
The
you
Blair, no, it was the Blair thumb.
Oh,
That's
Blair
good.
Blair
Thumb.
thumb.
Blair
Sorry.
Thumb.
No, yeah, Thumb Wars.
Yeah, yeah. See,
Yep.
Abby knows it.
She's you don't own that, do you? Oh fuck!
You
me.
do.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think I
mute that. Muting.
VHS, but I got VHSs recently, so it. But I can get it.
If I run into her, I don't even know. I might run her over with my car at Monster Mania.
Jesus.
No, I'm kidding. It's not.
I
There's
bet
not going to be. It's not
people
going to be
have
auto
a
homicide.
strong response to me one way or the other, and it's either like, "Hey, totally want to hang out with her," I'm totally gonna hit her with my car.
Took it here with my car. I mean,
There's no in between, and I understand.
she's like, well, yeah, I'm not going to. You can't just break my leg. You got to run me over.
You know, if you do it right.
Yeah.
Right. Ryan, I don't know where we're going with that. I said Sleepwalkers and Dolores Claiborne in the same sentence, which absolutely blew everyone's mind.
Yeah, I just wanted
I'm pretty
to get
sure
that
the
out there.
universe imploded.
And I can't hear the word sleepwalkers without smelling cat piss.
Well, look at
So-
Abby behind her. I mean,
Oh,
son of a bitch!
anyhow, you didn't say a movie, so go
Yeah,
ahead.
he didn't
Okay,
say her movie.
So
He's just
it was
saying
a movie-
Jaws.
it was a movie I wanted to mention before I got cut off because my phone
my
died
bad.
earlier tonight.
Sorry.
So I'm getting it out here now before anything else happens. Night Flyer.
Mm.
It is my absolute favorite Stephen King movie.
Wow, son of a
I
bitch.
love that movie. I do. I own it. I love it. Miguel Ferrer, love him.
Miguel
Oh,
Ferrer
God,
is just
He would have been a great meat.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I was sad. But
Yeah.
he used
the
to
man.
Kid.
Just everything he does, he's chewing up scenery and everything he's in, and somehow he manages to do it without even, you don't even realize he's chewing the scenery. But he walked, whatever he does, he commands your in 110% all your. The dude was in blank check, and you're still like, I am so invested in this movie.
That's so fucked up. He's like, the dude was a blank check. Like,
but he made it work.
he made it
Yeah.
work.
He was one of the best parts of The Stand. The original Stand.
Yeah.
That's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have to say the
God.
original Stand now.
He can't
Yeah.
even like. Damn it!
That
I'm
was
so mad now.
But have I know Abby's seen it. Have you guys seen Night Flyer?
Yes.
A
No.
long time ago.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
very.
such a-
I would have to rewatch it because I remember seeing it, but I don't recall.
Yeah, no,
That's
the premise was so cool. It's a vampire that goes to these like backwoods airports and flies his plane that looks like, you see that plane and you're like, well, somebody has obviously died in that thing,
Yeah.
which
oh,
they
yeah.
have.
Oh, absolutely.
a
But
lot.
yeah, no, I love the practical effects in it. The ending, the dream sequence, just
Right?
so good and so underappreciated.
You know, the
So-
vampire.
It's-
His nose always stuck with me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he had a. Well, that's the joke, right? Like that's how you can tell the villain in a horror movie because they don't get a nose.
Because they get punched in the face, and it's like, well, your nose is now part of your fucking eye socket. So,
That's why they're
You're-
evil. Somebody
yeah.
like, I stole your nose, and then they're like,
oh yeah,
I'm not gonna everyone.
it's like
So-
I just watched you get punched in the fucking nose, and that shit is like up
I-
here in your eye socket.
I thought that just made him look more like a bat.
It does, Clint, which means he's the villain. Look at Morbius.
You know, vampires, bats. You know, come on.
Yeah.
Wasn't what they were going for.
That's you know,
Damn, you're
That-
right.
I don't know. I don't know what. I don't think anybody knew what that movie was going for. I mean,
Morbius. Oh,
no,
dread-
Night Flyer.
oh, I love Nightfly.
Night Flyer is such. It's such a good movie, though. I mean, I think that was holy shit, was that a? That might have been that was a Showtime thing, I think.
It
I
was,
think-
yeah. What had happened was it was supposed to get a theatrical run, but the studio that can't remember the name of it, but it went under. So it kind of sat around for a bit, and then HBO picked it up for their.
That's right, yeah.
That was when HBO was starting to, they're the edgy, like they show all the stuff you can't see on regular TV. So
Yeah.
it got thrown on that. I think it had a limited theatrical run somewhere, but we're talking like I think a dozen theaters for
That
a
was like
weekend.
that was like Bordello of Blood.
Oh,
It's like God,
I loved
Good movie.
Bordello of Blood.
fucking love that movie. Angie
See?
Everhart, thank you for being my one crush. That's still my crush, bitch. God, what a great movie. Yeah, Night Flyer is. Holy shit, that is really cool that somebody brings that up because I know that is so not well known, without a doubt. It's almost like Lawnmower Man. Like people forget Lawnmower Man. Like Stephen King just wrote his fucking name off. They like, I don't want to know what this is. This has nothing to do with anything. But Night Flyer, damn, that's good stuff. That is phenomenal stuff. Yeah. If nobody else has anything to say about that one, which, damn. Who the fuck said that? CBR?
I did.
Oh boy, can't
Mhm.
wait to hear what Mike's got
Yeah.
to say next.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with one.
Darnells.
I'm going with one that I've never seen before, and I just watched it for the first time the other day, and it was great. 1408.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. That's old John Cusack,
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel.
Great movie, and I've
That's
never seen it.
fantastic.
I actually own it and never watched it, and it was great. And so yeah, Samuel L. Jackson's like, the room's evil, motherfucker.
You know, I want somebody to tell me
Tired of this motherfucking evil room.
in this motherfucking hotel.
Fucking ghost in this motherfucking hotel.
That motherfucker. I swear to God, that motherfucker has never, ever. Do you know? I don't. Other than the Marvel universe, has that dude not said motherfucker? Maybe in Deep Blue Sea because I think that was PG-13.
I
But
feel. Well, no, he just got his arm bitten off. I don't know.
I feel like that dude has not.
It's
He
like
said it
almost
in
in
Coming
his
to America,
contract,
right?
I'm pretty sure that's why that fucking movie is rated PG-13 because nothing happens in that movie.
Yeah, I don't think so. But
What you got?
motherfucker is in his contract in every movie. It's like, I
Boom.
can't say
Yeah.
motherfucker.
And then you got Tony Shalhoub in there too, so it's like, oh well, PG-13 automatically because people are gonna knock Tony Shalhoub because he was Monk and he was in 13 Ghosts.
Mhm.
Then you got Samuel L. Jackson who just drops every motherfucker that he can in this
Tony
movie.
Shalhoub was in 1408.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
I have not seen that in a while.
Wait
I
a
don't-
minute. Wait a
I
minute.
don't remember where.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up because I don't remember who he is either in that.
Whoa.
I don't either. Sam
In my-
Farrell.
I'm so glad that nobody
You're like-
fucking takes my word. Nobody
Is he like a
takes.
cab driver or something? Or
I
It's-
do.
it's-
I
It's okay.
Were his
it's
scenes
okay.
cut or something? I don't even remember him in the
Where
movie.
the scenes cut.
Jesus Christ, were the scenes cut? Fuck.
I can't
Yeah.
picture him in the movie.
that's
Oh my
what
God. As soon as y'all see you, be like, ew. Come on now. Come on.
And one of
Waiting
the
for it.
funniest scenes in that movie is when his thermostat's not working and they send the maintenance guy.
Yes.
And he's like,
No.
well, aren't you going to? He goes, oh, I ain't going in
I
there.
ain't getting there.
He goes, I'll tell you what to do for me. And he,
Yeah.
and he tells him what to do and he fixes it. And he goes around to tip him. He goes, oh, and the guy's gone.
Yeah, gone.
He's like, he fucking ran.
Any
so
idiot can fix
fucking
that
great.
thing. Oh, that was
Yeah.
great.
God, yeah, that movie is so underrated. And the bad thing is, it's like it's not it. it's not badly rated.
Mhm.
Yeah,
If you go- if-
it's. I don't know. It gets forgotten.
is
Yeah.
anybody else looking up Tony Shalhoub? Where are we at?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I already
according,
looked
he's
it up.
got
You're
like
totally right. I
fourth
was just trying to
billing.
picture who he was
Jesus
in the
Christ!
movie.
All right, the dude was Sam Farrell.
right, but who the hell
Yeah.
was Sam Farrell in
I
the
don't
movie?
fucking know. He
Does
was
he
just
find the
there.
window? Does he commit suicide?
Probably.
Mike just watched it.
There's a scene where he like sees the ghost of some guy committing suicide jumping out the window. Is that him?
That's what I'm wondering. I don't remember who
I
that was.
don't-
I don't have.
It's
I'll get back to you on that
It's
later.
blowing my
Yeah.
mind that nobody remembers that he was in this.
I don't have enough beer to tell you that.
I read on
I mean,
the
I could get
internet
more.
that there's actually 3 different endings to that movie.
Shut the fuck up! Oh
Oh.
my god,
There's a
that's
theatrical one, and I
Yeah,
only
it's
found
on the DVD, if I
another
remember.
ending on YouTube, but there's still apparently another ending that I didn't see.
Oh,
So maybe he's in one of those.
that's
like
so-
Clue.
No, I'm sure he's actually.
Shut
I-
the fuck up, Clint. No movie should be like Clue. This shit was insane.
They should have played them all at the end of the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Clue, but fuck, like that movie was 45 minutes longer than it needed to be, but I loved it. I'm like, or
Yeah.
it could have happened this way,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
this way.
Yeah, but if you get it on DVD, it just randomly picks an ending for
Yeah,
you,
it does.
so you
It
don't have to sit
randomly
through all
does.
3.
Oh.
It's so stupid. I'm like, I want the Blu-ray. I want.
Well, that would have
all
made it
the
more
endings.
like the actual theatrical
Yeah.
release. Yeah.
That
that'd be
movie's
cool.
so fucking great. I love Clue so much. Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Tony Shalhoub is such a recognized, like, even if you don't know who, like, the name, you would still see him and be like, oh, it's that guy.
Yeah.
It's an asshole from
can't- I
13
can't-
Ghosts.
I can't believe that none of us
You
can
know,
remember him in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we're all like, did he get hit?
Yep.
Like, it's like, well, Ryan, did you say did he get hit by a
No,
car? Like,
I'm with Nicole. All of his scenes were cut.
was that asshole that got hit by a car? Like, fuck. Like, yes, it had to have been.
He's married in real life to Brooke Adams
That's yes.
from.
Holy shit!
the-
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
Yep.
The random knowledge. I love the random knowledge.
You have
thing.
no idea what's on this headline.
It's okay.
Was
Love
he
it.
John Cusack's publisher in the beginning?
Oh, maybe. I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna-
You know, when I hang up with you guys, I'm gonna have to put it on it till I see him, and then
I'm gonna say yes.
yes, we're going with
Yeah.
yes.
Say yes until I
let's
see
go
this
with yeah.
movie. Yeah, I'm gonna go with yeah, and hopefully I'm right. All right. So, yeah, I know, right? We're just grasping at straws here. So who's next?
Yes, he is.
Spreadsheet is spreadsheet next.
I think spreadsheet might be next.
I
What
just
the
He
fuck?
just gave it to us.
Oh, he
Spreadsheet
just-
is
1408.
1408.
Oh, I thought that was. What are
Yeah.
you doing? Are you chewing gum
Or-
and then
8041 if you want to do it backwards.
shut up, Clint? Don't fuck with my head like that.
Yeah. Is it your turn, Don?
I guess so. Son of a bitch. I don't want to get. I don't. Man, see that's dumb.
Nobody talks about Hearts in Atlantis.
Hmm.
Well, with Anthony Hopkins.
Yep, I loved that book.
I mean, I could talk about it. I'm not going to, but I could.
We talked about it.
I'm just. I'll go mainstream. Last time I went Lawnmower Man, but I mean, Pet Cemetery. I mean, let's go with Pet Cemetery. Just because, I mean, it had Fred Gwynn in it. It had Herman
Yes.
Munster in it. Well, don't go down that road. Some things are better off dead. Like
Yeah.
the way that he talked.
Don't ever do this, but this is exactly how you do it.
Don't ever do this. This is exactly how you do it.
Fred Gwynn, dude.
The dude was. I don't think you could have cast anybody other than that dude.
Perfect casting.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that was the thing with, like, especially growing up, like
The only
you-
thing that would have made it better is if Joe Pesci was in it too.
well, then it would have been rated like NC-17.
Joe
Joe
Pesci
Pesci.
makes
The
everything
shit.
better.
The dude, he would have beat the shit out of the kid. He would have beat the shit out of the cat. He would have beat the shit out of everybody.
I could just see it now when he's trying to bury his son. He's like, I can't get my fucking son in the fucking ground. You see how fucking hard this fucking ground is?
Just, it's like saying, well, I can't
I
even
broke
dig
my
in this
fucking
fucking
finger."
ground.
That's right. I brought the cat back. I brought the cat back for you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
brought the cat back for you.
How am I like a clown?
Buddy, ow.
Yes, Joe Pesci, and that if they ever redo that again, because I've already redone it. Joe
Fucking
Pesci
love that guy.
had that. Dude's fucking amazing. Dude's fucking amazing.
He's
But that was a great adaptation. That really was, from book to movie. They really did a good job.
That was just one of those movies that you and like I was saying, no, USA would always show Pet Sematary 1 and 2 like in conjunction with each other. And it was like when you're a kid watching that, you're like I'm fucking terrified because the dog, I and the cats, like you don't want to see anything happen to cats or animals, but it's like fuck, like that just brought it to another level, and watching, Fred Gwynn get his fucking Achilles tendon cut.
That will forever
that's
be the
fucking lit.
scene.
Yeah. That was like,
Yeah.
that's it. I'm fucked from now on.
That's the scene. Yeah. After seeing that movie for quite some time, I would like flip the lights off in my room and like jump onto
Leap.
my bed because
Leap
I'm like, I'm not letting that little bastard cut my ankles up.
fucker.
fuck,
It's
fuck
still
you,
a-
Gage.
Bad.
Fuck you, Gage.
But drop
Actually,
kick
that-
that fucker.
now I
I'm
kind of
going-
want to see Joe Pesci as Gage.
I'm gonna
It's
go all
Gage.
I'm gonna go all AEW Swanton. I'm gonna backflip onto my fucking bed. Fuck you, Gage. I'll cut your fucking Achilles tendon.
Oh, it
I mean,
hurts
that's-
so.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna have like a fucking like mob version of Pet Cemetery.
I
You owe
mean,
me money, I'm gonna kill your fucking cat.
Right,
no fucking fair, all right? No fair.
No fucking fair, all right? No fucking fair.
Fred Gwynn, right before he gets his ankle cut, says, "Now go home and get your fucking shine box." Joe Pesci comes out. You motherfucker!
You motherfucker.
Now I want to play with you.
Now I want to fucking play with you. Oh my god. Fantastic. Oh, this needs to happen. Absolutely needs to happen. This is gonna happen on Amityville. Dude, we gotta get like $3,000 making indie movie.
I love it.
The Joe Pesci version of Pet Cemetery.
Mhm.
And we're gonna get what's the other dude's name? Son of a bitch. Shit. Who plays Marvin?
Oh,
come on. Daniel Stern.
Daniel Stern.
Thank
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're
Like,
gonna get him to be like, we're gonna get him to get hit by the truck. That's gonna be great. It's gonna
There's
be-
a really cool documentary on the Pet
I
Cemetery.
just saw that. Yeah, man. Unearthed
I
and
watched
Untold. I
that.
think I've seen it. It's
Yeah,
fucking
it's good.
cool. But it ain't got Joe Pesci in it.
No.
Ain't got no-
God damn. Yeah, but either way, I mean, Pet Cemetery, yeah, Nicole hit it right on the head. It's a great adaptation because obviously the acting wasn't the best. I mean, it is what it is. It's I mean, a lot of people say
Fucking
that.
Zelda's still the scariest thing you've ever.
That shit,
Definitely.
if you can make a goddamn bumper sticker out of that and the stickers to put on the back of your windows, that you're scary in my mind. You obviously left an impression on people.
Yeah.
And that bitch is like mortifying. Almost up there with like the Shining bitch.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean
Shining bitch.
Shining bitch.
Shining bitch.
That's her official name on IMDb.
Shining
Shining
bitch.
bitch.
She's gonna be an official name on Amityville. Hey, y'all remember that Shining bitch in The Shining?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the bitch.
Yeah, that bitch, that Shining bitch in the bathtub.
Shining bitch.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
Shining bitch. Now we have no viewers now because I just ruined that. Thank you
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the Shining bitch. No, I mean, Pet Cemetery was for its time. I mean,
I
you
loved
didn't. Yeah, you didn't want to see
There was one scene in the book that I wish they had to put in the movie. I understand why they couldn't, but they left out the scene when Lewis goes to the cemetery to dig up Gage. There's King describes when he opens the lid to the casket, and he says, oh, he thinks that, I don't remember the exact words, but he thinks it's like a maggot or something on his face, and it's actually a huge drop of embalming fluid coming out of his mouth. And I wish they had to put that in there.
Holy fuck.
Like
God
to get
damn.
that visual.
Wow.
Woo, Nelly.
I
We
mean,
know what Nicole thinks now.
pages on a doorknob. That man can describe stuff.
That's what
Yeah.
oh yeah.
And that's
It
why
was
the
way he
stand
stand
is
is
described
like
it was just-
2,000 pages.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I just reread The Stand for the first time since I'm 17, and of course I do the unabridged version. And I'm like, well, if you're gonna do it, do it.
Of course.
Right.
And it took quite a while, but I did it.
That's the thing. Stephen King, his movies are one thing. The movies are one thing, but when you sit down and you watch that, you watch things unfold in these books.
hmm
It's a totally different fucking story. Like
It
it's
is.
like the human imagination just does things that it's just primordial. Like you're reading this and you're thinking this, but then when you see it in a movie, it's like, I imagine this darker. I imagine this worse than it was. And I don't know if that makes me more fucked up or you more fucked up. Just the
No,
fact
because
that
I imagine that's why I said like the casket scene. Like I wish they had kept that in there because
Yeah.
it would have made it darker and more.
Clearly, it stuck with you for all these
Well,
years.
plus-
Oh, it
plus
did
the-
because I read that book like 30 years ago.
well,
Mhm.
plus the scene too, where like they're at the memorial or whatever, and like Lewis falls down, and then I guess it's his father-in-law is like, you should have been watching him. And then,
Yeah, what was
they-
he doing
they-
playing in the road?
Yeah, what was he? And then they kick his fucking casket open or whatever. It's like,
It hits the ground and the
Yeah.
lid like
Rolls up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and he's like, fuck you, fuck your day up, and
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna fuck your day up. But it's like, there's just movies again and again. It just depends on the source material. There's these
Right.
directors that can, and let's face it. And Ryan, I love to hear your aspect on it because me and Ryan, this is what we do. What did you think of Pet Sematary? Did you like it? The original?
The original.
I didn't like it.
I figured. See, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. That's what
I'm
I had
sorry.
to do, Ryan.
I'm
No,
sorry,
you're
Doc.
sorry. Don't fucking say you're sorry.
What we
man.
expected.
Yeah, I'm like,
Idiot.
I'm like,
sorry.
but he loved, he
Yeah.
loved this sequel, right?
It's like opposites,
Jesus
If he loved the
Christ, Don.
sequel, I'm
We
I'm
want
gonna I'm driving.
Bizarro
Yes.
world perspective. We
Now-
have Ryan.
Yeah.
In my okay, the sequel had the Kurgan. Okay, like how do you?
Oh yeah,
Like-
that voice. Mm.
Yeah,
It's Mr.
And,
Krabs, man. Like
and it had Edward Furlong.
I grew up.
kittens,
I
SpongeBob.
grew up with the sequel. I didn't grow up with the original Pet
That's-
Sematary. I
you
didn't
know
see
what?
the original Pet Cemetery till later on.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. I was a
saw-
big Terminator 2 fan.
Yeah.
My grandpa got me a copy of Pet Cemetery 2 because it had Eddie Furlong in it.
Hmm.
And yeah, I watched it nonstop. So yes, soft spot for Pet Cemetery 2. I can't get past Dale Midkiff's performance in the original. The man looks like
Yeah.
he took a melatonin and
Jesus Christ.
just, and just decided to make a movie after that.
I need to bring up the worst film adaptation to any source material. The worst. The Dark Tower. The absolute most.
Is it your turn?
depressing-
Abby,
bet-
is it your turn?
I've been holding that, man. I needed to get that out.
Jesus Christ, you're fucking 3 people back and you just exploded.
I did. I was holding that in, and it hurts me.
Wow.
I liked The Dark Tower.
Did you really?
this
I did. I actually watched it, and then I got my son. I grabbed my son, and I said, "Dude, you got to watch this. It's pretty good."
this is
Did you
the
read any
problem
of the
with
books
Ryan.
or no?
I did not read the books. I
All right,
tried
well,
to
then
read The Dark
that's a-
Tower. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a completely different.
yeah.
That's
I
This,
for sure.
actually, though,
this is what Ryan does. He defies the laws of reality.
But you
we
know
were
what?
ta-
If I went in with a clear mind, never knew anything about the story, and just watched it, I'm sure I would enjoy it too.
But this is what I
Right.
explained to Abby when we were talking earlier because I felt bad about how she was new to the hangout.
On your
She
opinion.
brings up Carrie, and immediately the
Oh,
first thing I say to this woman
bang.
is, "I didn't like
I
that."
don't like that. That's what
So
he
I told her
does.
there is no.
Dogs.
Dawn and Clint are getting good at it. They can pretty much pick it. They know if I'm going to say if I like or hate something. But I swear there is usually no rhyme or reason to what I like.
You know what? I'll be honest with you right now. Depending on where you fall on this Brady Bunch circle is what I say. Because if you're right next to me, fuck that. I'm not saying anything other than like the mainstream shit that you probably like. Otherwise, I'm going to get destroyed. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to say,
And what we mentioned before, we mentioned Ghost of Mars, how it sucked, and we were like, I bet you Ryan loves that.
I bet you Ryan loves it. He's going to tell you the reasons why. And I know goddamn well
And he
I've
does.
done that when we
Mike.
weren't here.
Mike, that's my Twitter handle. It's my Twitter handle is I unironically like Ghosts of Mars.
I have a feeling his location is Mars on his fucking on everything. He's like, oh my god, Ryan, why do you do this? I mean, I get it, but fuck.
I just like to be entertained.
We're in the,
Hey,
I mean, I
Ghost-
love the
Ghosts
I
of
love
Mars
the
is
Jaws hat.
entertaining.
I
yeah.
love. Dude,
I found it at a Giant Tiger for like $6.
what the
No.
fuck is a giant
What's a
tiger?
giant tiger?
Thank you.
I think it's like
Grocery
a
store.
Canadian version at Kmart.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wasn't the Canadian version of Kmart be Kmart?
No, we don't have Kmart anymore.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Neither do we.
Canadian
so-
version of Kmart beat
So-
Kmart.
Yeah, Amart, Kmart. Now we're-
Because we say A a lot.
Yeah.
I see what
Yeah.
you did.
You shop smart. Smart.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Damn,
we
I-
all just say A around here, and then we'll head down to the Timmy's.
Let's go down
double
there.
double.
Let's go down to that Kmart. Hi, Mr. Krabs. Let's go down to the Kmart.
Jesus Christ!
Fucking love it. What are you Jesus Christing me for?
Now I'm
Because I can play
picturing
Mr.
Mr.
Krabs when Clancy Brown
Going-
dies?
Wait, Clancy Brown's dead?
No.
I said,
What?
Oh, okay.
when he dies. If I,
Hope not.
God damn it, he's not going to die.
Oh,
At least,
when he
Yeah.
dies. Okay.
yeah, he'll be 109 when he dies. So
He can't
sorry.
die until I meet him.
Yeah, seriously. And he doesn't do conventions, so we might have a while.
Just
100
find out where he lives, Ab. We can go.
109.
And,
I'm-
I'm
we're going to get him on the show. I'm going to get him on a podcast.
I would have a heart attack.
Yeah,
yeah.
so would I. So,
Like that. Like, yeah.
Clint, that's our thing. That's our
Ah.
new goal. Fuck everybody else. We got to get Clancy
Clancy
Brown,
Brown.
on the podcast.
Let's get him.
I got him. We get him.
Do it.
Even if you're on there for 5 minutes, Clancy Brown, tell me what you do. I've been
Yeah.
Lex Luthor on Superman. I've been Mr.
Yeah.
Krabs on SpongeBob, and you fucking died in Pet Cemetery too. And get the fuck off my show. We're done.
His fee will be $500 for 15 minutes.
Hey, you know what? That's what Patreon's for,
There you
Dude. Patreon to get Clancy Brown on the show. I guarantee you, if we do that and we send that to him, his ass will be on the show in at least a month. These people want me on their show, and they're willing to pay money. Well, sign me up, Mr. Krabs. Boom. It's game over. Anyway, let's get too far off subject. That was my fault. I said Pet Cemetery. Clint, go.
go. Okay. Let's see.
Oh boy.
You know, I'm gonna pick one I actually like. I watched it again not all that long ago. Graveyard Shift.
I was just gonna pop that in again.
That is a good one, man.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah.
I hope by the time we get back around to me, somebody says it. They probably won't. But I'll say it if we get back around. Yeah, Graveyard Shift, man. Son of a bitch.
I like
Yeah,
that.
interesting. Yeah, it's a good one.
I like
That was
that
going to
movie.
be one of my picks.
yeah,
I
they
like that movie.
they diverged from the story a bit. I think in the original short story, it was supposed to be a large rat.
They made it
But,
into like kind of like a bat.
Yeah, they made it a bat in a movie adaptation, and but I
But they
mean,
kept that it was like king of the rats, which was weird.
Which,
that is a little weird. Yeah.
That's okay because everybody knows who the exterminator was.
Yeah, Brad Dourif was in there as the exterminator, so that was cool.
He was fucking amazing as
Yeah.
usual.
Hmm,
Damn it.
absolutely.
Has anybody met him?
I have.
Is he awesome?
Really?
I really. So people, he's not very emotive. He's not a man of many words. The picture that I brought him to sign was from Exorcist 3, which I fucking love that movie.
Wanna talk about that right now?
What's the, or is that a touchy subject?
No.
Love
Touch the
it.
subject because that's
Don
my-
loves that movie.
Okay.
Fucking adore that movie.
And my friend did an original piece, and I had him sign that, and he's looking at it, and he's looking at me, and he's looking at it because he's never seen this piece before. And I said, my friend did it. And then I started talking about how much I adore his daughter because I'm obsessed with her. And he got like proud daddy with me. And so, like I said, with the picture I took, because it was mid-COVID, and everything was very like, wearing the mask and then take it off for 3 seconds, take the photo and put it back on. But he even leaned in a bit and even gave me a little smile. And for
That's
him,
awesome.
because Brad doesn't smile for his photos. He just,
Yeah.
Why
Everybody-
you why are you depraving your cat? Your cat was loving you
I
to
know,
death.
but
It's amazing.
kept putting his hand like on
I
my
love it. I have
Said-
14 of those, so I know how that is.
14 cats.
14
here.
kitties.
I would love that. Come here.
Oh Jesus
All right.
Christ! Please
Or-
come get 9 of them.
No. I have 2, and that's fine. They
14.
got them because they were supposed to like each other. Now they don't.
Right. They're gonna wind up in a pet cemetery at some point. But yeah. So
Oh,
what do we graveyard shift, dude? What the fuck, dude? That's goddamn. What a great. I think all the really good Stephen King ones came out in like the 90s. I'm fairly certain that was his run.
Oh, the 90s was a big.
Misery and Needful
Yeah.
Things. Love that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
Shawshank.
Shawshank. Goddamn.
Lord.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
God, graveyard shift. Come on, Clint, elaborate. What do you know about that movie? Everything, because it's amazing. Come on.
Excuse me?
Yeah, go. Elaborate to us. What
Graveyard Shift?
What do you like about the graveyard shift?
Oh, I mean, it's just it's so off the wall.
Oh, it
You
is
know,
off the wall.
Fucking cotton mill, next to like I don't even know, like almost like a swamp.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
The goddamn building floods like hell. It's got a ton of fucking rats in it, and occasionally someone just disappears, out of it. It's like, so they're like, oh shit, we can't occupy this building anymore. I'll just pay somebody off, and then we'll get down here and we'll clean this shit up. It's like it just seems to be that idea of such a backwoods area that you can just buy somebody off for a few $100, and keep your business open. It's just so crazy. And then somehow actually near a graveyard. So when they, and very strangely, somehow the basement of this building is connected to it. And then there's some amazingly elaborate like catacombs underneath it that I don't understand.
Ryan, you know what this reminds me of? After he talked like superstition. It reminds me as he's talking about, I'm like, sounds like superstition because nobody gives a fuck about anybody in this movie when they die. Just like in superstition, like kids go missing.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Like I said, though, it was the 80s. When you lost a kid, you just had another one.
Just had another one.
Mhm.
God, Superstition was so fucking great. I love that
You
fucking
just
movie.
got another one.
Love that fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, well, people didn't care about kids. It was. I remember part of my childhood, they didn't have kids on the side of milk cartons. You know what I mean? But eventually they did. They're like, oh shit, we probably ought to start trying to find some of these
Probably look
guys.
for these fuckers.
You know?
Well,
If you watch
it's a
Super-
lot
if you
of work
watch-
to have another kid. So
You watch
it's easier just to
Superstition,
find
don't
the
worry about it
original one.
because you know if you're in Superstition's universe, nobody gives a fuck about anybody. The parents die, the kids die, they don't give a shit. It's
The kid
Oh,
died
well.
while drinking milk.
while drinking. Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, where'd he go? Where two of them died? It's like, well,
Yeah.
I think we had two kids, right? Yeah. That movie's fucked up, Ryan. You know that movie's fucked up.
But,
That's the most unsympathetical movie I've ever watched in my fucking life.
yeah.
I love it.
But there's nothing about this movie that is normal in
Not at all.
any way, shape, or form at all.
No.
You know, from the setting to the ridiculousness of the scenery to the creature there, and yeah, it's all insane. So it's like it's just a fun ride. You have no choice but to accept all of this insanity and just enjoy the ride. So I like it for that reason.
It's not a bad movie either way. It's not a bad movie. I mean, it's a good. Was that a book? Did anybody read that book?
It's
It
a short
was-
story.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
Ian. Actually, I don't
Night
even
Shift?
think that it's not the name of the story. The the Graveyard Shift is the collection of short stories. I don't know what that one was actually called.
Hmm.
And I gotta look that up.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
IMDb.
And-
I love you.
And years ago, not too long after it came
Because
out,
I thought it was part of Night Shift, and I thought it was like
Oh,
the-
maybe that was
It might have been.
I
Yeah.
think
that.
you're
Might
right.
yeah. Sorry,
Yeah, you might be
I think
right.
You're right, Clint.
Okay.
I have a
You are.
cousin Angela that hates rats to a beyond scared of rats, but she loves Stephen King, and but she never saw it. I mean, this is like not long after it came out, and I was like, "Oh, check out Graveyard Shift, you'll like it." And she,
What a
she was
dick.
Like what?
What
the
an asshole. What the fuck were you? That's like telling you to watch Raiders of the Lost Ark, you dick.
fuck?
It and she still hasn't given me. It's been 30 years.
Fuck.
It was funny at the time.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's funny right now, honestly. I mean, just thinking of God, but telling somebody, hey, you should watch this movie because there's no rats in it. And then, God, fuck. You watch like rats like come out of the wall. It's insanity. It's fucking nuts.
There's like not a scene in the movie without.
I'm pretty sure there's not. Pretty sure there's not. Jesus. All right. Graveyard Shift. Good job, Clint, to get everybody's phobias of rats up. Abby?
Oh, we're back to me. Sorry.
Are you sorry?
I was not prepared. So, all right. Did anybody see? Speaking of miniseries or series for that matter, did anybody watch Mr. Mercedes?
No, I never got a chance to.
I heard of it.
I
I
would-
never got to watch it.
Chance to watch it. It's based on. There's a couple books that it's based on, and it's got. Give me a second. I gotta look them up, and you'll
Isn't that
know.
the ones with Kevin
like-
Costner?
No. Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan Gleeson, yeah, I think
Oh.
that was he was one of them.
Um,
I think Claire Bronson was another one. I think she's familiar. Holland Taylor was in it too.
Taylor's in it.
Yeah.
I recommend
think-
that. They did Mr. Mercedes and they did The Outsiders, and both
Yeah.
and they're both based on a series of books. So I think Holly Gibney is the only character that's in both stories, weirdly by different actresses in either series. But Stephen King's only stipulation when they did The Outsiders was that they wouldn't cut Holly Gibney's character. Like that was his only thing was that she has to be in this. So
Yeah.
it was pretty good. I recommend that.
Yeah, I think that's is that on I think that's on Peacock right now. I think it's
Yeah, originally it was on some channel I didn't get. So I had to find other
I mean,
ways.
if the title doesn't give it away, obviously it's somebody who stole Mercedes and drives it into a crowd, and
Yeah,
then take it for what you take it for what it is. I mean, that's basically why it's called Mr. Mercedes. It is a good movie. It's definitely different. Let's put it that way. It's definitely a different feeling Stephen King movie without a doubt.
yeah, and I feel like The Outsiders also it The Outsider touches on more supernatural than
Right.
Mercedes does, even though
Yeah.
it's placed in the same universe. But yeah, I'm trying
Has
to
anybody else seen that, or am I the only one that's seen that? I guess I'm the only one.
mini
Okay.
high
Mini high five.
five.
I mean, it's not a bad movie. It's out in left field without a doubt. But I mean, Brendan Gleeson plays fucking that dude is
He's just awesome. He's
that
just
dude's
awesome in
great.
everything.
Yeah,
I love
dude's great in everything. So can't go wrong with him either way.
We brought your Gerald's Game, and I'm giving you homework because I really need you to see that.
Gerald's Game is amazing. I love that movie.
Mhm.
I watched that for the first time maybe like a year ago. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
It's part
Definitely.
of the Flanagan obsession, so I watched it.
It's a
out.
good one. All right, Nicole. Anybody
Yes.
else got anything else on Mr. Mercedes, or Nicole, you ready to roll?
I'm ready to roll.
All right, ready to roll. Go on, girl.
Another one that, like Dolores Claiborne, when I read the book and then saw the movie, it was spot on. And I got to go with The Green Mile.
I knew she was gonna go. I knew she was gonna pull it out.
You know,
That book.
what
I
I
mean-
loved about it, when the book was originally released, it was released in chapters every 2 weeks.
6 books or 8 books or something.
Yep. I still have them. So when it came out, I got the person read it in, an hour or two, and then had to wait 2 weeks for the next chapter, which was pretty cool for the time, And I'm sure everybody here can agree that it was one of the greatest movies ever made.
Heartbreaking.
You won't get any. Well, other than Ryan, because I know how Ryan is.
I like
hated
Oh my
I liked it.
fucking god!
Did he just say he didn't
He
like
said he
it?
liked it, and then he went on mute. So now I'm worried
Oh
about
my God.
No,
Um,
I'm looking for stuff.
it. He's looking for his DVD Blu-ray of Green Mile. No, I love you. No, I mean, yeah, without a doubt. It's man, it's up there with Shawshank. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
a beautiful movie, and it made me weep, like
Yeah.
ugly cry.
Multiple times. That
Yeah.
movie made you cry multiple
I mean,
times.
watching Michael Clark Duncan. I mean,
Yeah.
if you didn't just feel any kind of emotion when they were showing, let's put the sponge on his head,
Ah.
and it's like, fuck almighty, like you're gonna show everything, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and the really crazy thing about that movie was, after everybody left the theater, after everybody was thinking about it, nobody even knew that was a Stephen King
No.
novel. Nobody even had any fucking idea. They were like, oh my God, The Green Mile. This movie is fucking amazing. It is incredible. But nobody knew it was Stephen King. Like,
Mhm.
nobody knew that. And I think the same probably holds true to Shawshank.
Oh, without
Mhm.
a doubt. You
And
know,
Dolores Claiborne. Like,
Yeah.
it's.
It's like,
I've told several people that was it. That it was Stephen King. Like, really? And they love the movie already, but
Yep.
they just don't know it was Stephen King.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ryan, did you like Shawshank?
Love Shawshank.
I
Okay.
was say it would
Just want to make sure if I was talking
Everybody
about
got
Green Mile.
quiet there for a second.
I know everybody was like, pin drop.
very nervous.
I just dropped my glass. Fuck.
There it
No,
is.
yeah. I mean, again, like we were talking about at the beginning was, Green Mile, Shawshank. I mean, there's the best part about those movies is that there's barely any horror aspect to them. You have you know, Michael Clark Duncan with the cancer and everything that comes out and everything. But aside from, you know, that with the whole special effects and whatever, again, those movies were not horror. They are horrifying.
Humanity, yeah.
Yeah, they're horrifying, but it's not based on horror. Like, you can't say that's a horror movie. It was like a thriller or a drama or whatever. But yeah, I mean, again, a lot of people forget that those movies, especially Green Mile and Shawshank Redemption, those were Stephen King adaptations.
And they
And
both had William Sadler,
Mm.
right? Look at
True
Abby.
story. True fucking story. Here we go. Nicole's going to bring the 8 degrees of William Sadler into this fucking
Well, they're
conversation.
They're
Represent.
both
That's
directed
okay.
by Mick Garris, aren't they?
They are. God damn it. Here we go. Here we go.
So,
It's going to be
no,
another
but
thing.
No,
that's
Green Mile
the
was
William
Frank
Sadler
Darabont.
thing.
Oh,
Mick
yeah.
Garris
Yeah.
likes to
Green
use
Mile
the
was
same
Frank
actors.
Darabont, wasn't it?
Or
Yeah.
sorry, Frank Darabont. And wait, wasn't Shawshank Frank Darabont too?
Was
I think
Or
it
Shawshank
was.
Mick Garris? Or wait, no, Mick Garris did Sleepwalkers.
Yes.
Mick
I
Garris.
think
Shawshank.
Frank-
And Shawshank was Frank Darabont too.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
Frank Darabont. Sorry, that's who. And Frank Darabont did The Mist too, didn't he?
Yes.
I think he did.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
because
did you-
Frank Darabont likes to use the same actors. That's
Well,
why
how
you see William
Yeah.
Sadler.
How did he fuck that up? Dummy.
The Mist.
Fuck that all up. The Mist. Yep. Thomas Jane.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That,
Thomas Jane. William Sadler. God damn it.
that
You know, I wanted to like that movie so much, that
That-
miniseries.
I like
fuck.
The miniseries.
Oh, the miniseries was awful.
What,
You
what
what's sad?
miniseries?
Of The Mist.
But you know what's
And
sad
again-
is I'm pretty sure. So this, the IMDb rating is a 7.1 out of 10. That's 300,000 votes, and I'm pretty sure Ryan was 300,000 of them. Out of 301,000, he was 300,000 of them. Because I know he's gonna say, "I really like that movie." I really
What,
like
The
that
Mist?
series." Yeah,
No, I hate
Yeah.
both.
I was gonna say. I know damn well out of anything he's gonna hate that. He has to. He has to. That's
The
because it's fucking terrible.
movie is too depressing, and the
That's the
miniseries.
point.
But the ending of the movie is so different from the ending
Was
of the book.
brilliant.
Still, like I forget every time I watch the movie that it's gonna
I-
that's gonna happen.
So you like the way that it ends with, you know, he's like, "Well, I had to kill everybody," and it's like, but
Yeah.
I didn't. It's,
Yeah.
I hate happy endings. I hate them. I
Wow,
want
well,
dark.
I think you and Clint should do a podcast about dismal shit, because Clint loves that shit. Clint, and I know I call you out on it, but it's so funny because listening to what you're like, I like endings with despair,
Yeah.
no hope,
And King
God,
does a lot of that.
and God damn it, The Mist is definitely like
Yeah.
upper echelon of
Well-
I fucking hate humanity. We're
Even
done.
the ending in The Mist in the short story, you know, was not a happy ending. It
No,
was
but
still
they drive
bleak.
on.
But it was left. It was bleak, but it was left open. You could
Right. You didn't
you
Right.
could hope for a happy ending.
run out
There
of
is
Good.
no hope.
Right.
There is no hope in the movie.
no. The
That's-
movie was just like, I don't know what to do. Ah, fucking kill everybody.
I'm
and
killing
jump out of
everybody.
the car.
Fuck it.
up
You
like
know?
son of a bitch.
Well, you didn't
Yeah.
have to do that, Wolf. What the
Yeah.
fuck else was I gonna
Yeah,
do?
yeah.
I mean, Green
Well, then I
Mile was the
started
same. Green
blasting.
Mile was a very depressing movie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but if they would have had Danny DeVito in the
Okay.
Mist, well, then I started blasting. I'd have been okay with that. I'm like, well, shit. All right. I'd have been okay
Yeah,
with
actually,
that. Did you have Thomas Jane kill? I'm like, man, that motherfucker fought sharks. That motherfucker was the Punisher. How's he doing this? How are you doing this?
Uh-huh.
I mean, man, but goddamn, how we get on the Mist?
Frank Darabont.
Frank
God damn it.
Darabont.
All right, well, cool. Nicole, you went right.
Yes.
Ryan, if you say the Mist, I'm going to kill you. So don't do it.
Actually, I'm really happy that Nicole brought up the Green Mile because I was torn on 2 movies to
Okay.
mention.
Okay.
And so you've already mentioned The Green Mile, so I can mention my other one.
I'm scared.
The Mangler.
Oh, all right. All
Fun.
right.
Love the
Come on. Come on.
Not-
Stephen King story directed by Toby Hooper,
Yeah.
starring Robert Englund and Ted Levine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my next pick.
I've
That's a great.
Well, there's
movie.
2 sequels, Mike, so you can bring those up.
yeah, and one of them has Lance Henriksen in it, so
I just
mean-
ordered a DVD copy of that. It's going to be arriving next week. I'm so excited.
Wow.
well, I guess I should have like pushed this back because he's gonna be like,
That
can we
one,
have
I don't think that one has anything to do with Stephen
can
King.
we have a sequel to King of Horror? No, are doing King of Horror Part 2 with this whole thing, but no, I mean, yeah, Mangler, holy shit, what
Man.
an underrated fucking underrated Stephen King movie. I mean,
It's
Robert Englund,
not
Ted
for
Levine, I mean,
everybody, though.
it's not for everybody, no, without a doubt, but it's still
It's
The
got
way
some
Robert Eng-
funny part. I mean, the whole concept, but I mean, there's just some funny parts. What's his name that plays the cop? And I forgot his name. Hunter.
Oh, Ted Levine?
Who was it that? I forgot his name. The guy that played the cop.
Ted
In
Levine.
the Mangler?
Ted
Ted
The
Levine.
cop in the
Ted
Mangler.
Levine.
Yeah.
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 Something Hunter was his name in the movie.
John
Oh.
Hunton.
Yeah, John. Yeah.
Hunt-
He'll always be Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, yeah, Buffalo Bill. Fuck.
You know, Here's watching Monk. I just kept going. Why does that guy look so fucking familiar? Why is he look? Never.
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo
Tony
Bill.
Shalhoub.
That's a good one, though, man. Mangler is.
Not only was the press possessed, but the refrigerator was pressed. It was the
Dude, I mean, it was a laundry pressing machine that was possessed. Like,
possessed by a demon.
I mean, it's called the Mangler for a fucking reason. I mean, goddamn,
Legit.
Mhm.
it's
The
legit.
best- The best part about the movie, too, is you've been watching it for like an hour 10, and you're like, well, this is stupid. Like, it's managed to kill so many people, and all they have to do is not be in the same room at it
No,
as it.
Yeah.
But then that motherfucker grows legs and chases them through the factory.
It's like, fuck it, we're done.
It's just
We're
like, oh, I almost had tears of joy when that happened. And the shitty CGI just was just fucking mint.
It's fuck God, it's fucking amazing. I'm not going to sit here and say I am too good to watch the Mangler because I've watched that movie.
And I'm pretty sure Robert Englund thought he was in a stage production
Oh,
through
there's
the whole
no
movie.
there
That
is
man
no
is
doubt.
acting his ass off in that, and
Oh.
he's trying to project himself to the people in the back.
love it.
It's
Mhm.
just,
That dude thought he was not going to be in another movie for the rest of his fucking life. And this was 1995. He'd already done Freddy. He's like,
Mhm.
I'm not going to be in another movie the rest
Gold.
of my life. Fucking yeah, gold.
When I-
Film gold.
When I met him, it was close to 20 years ago. They were the line was so long, they were telling everybody, keep it short, keep it short. So when I got up to his table and he was signing, I said to him, I said, as much as I love Nightmare on Elm Street, I said, The Mangler is one of my favorite movies because of your character.
And he told you to get the fuck out of his line.
He went in, no, he was completely floored. He went into this big, 10-minute tangent about, how he got, the ideas for the character and how he implemented this from this, old book and this from that. He loved it.
It's a great movie. I mean,
It
it
is.
really is. I mean,
it gets glowing red eyes, like just amazing.
it's awesome, dude. It is cool. And the fact that Toby Hooper did it, I mean, again, here we go with these directors.
Mhm.
You get people that know what they're doing.
Hmm.
And again, I mean, Mangler's not a perfect movie, but
Oh
it's the perfect.
definitely.
It's almost a perfect Stephen King adaptation, like we've been talking about. If we want to talk about what it's based on, there you go. I mean, it's pretty damn close to the adaptation. I mean, Yeah, good call. Good fucking call. Who said that?
That was
CBR,
me.
did you say that?
Yep.
All right, there. SAB. Go, Sab. Had to fucking read your goddamn thing. I was like, what is it? Sab? Okay, yeah. Spreadsheets are
Spreadsheets
back.
are back.
Okay.
Me and Abby were talking about this while we were patiently waiting for you.
All right. Sorry, goddamn it. When you see the interview, when we post it, you will understand.
We were having our own hangout.
Cool.
Silver Bullet.
Well,
Like we said, it had its campiness to it.
There is a
As Gary
nostalgia
Busey.
in that movie, and I think, you know, had I seen it at a different point in my life, I may not have the same love for it, but it was. what was
that
I, like,
movie is
12?
I am 1000% in agreement. I mean, Corey Haim in that movie and Gary Busey. I mean, that was pre like lunatic Gary Busey.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was just before, I think.
Regular amount
Yeah.
of lunatic Gary
Yeah.
Busey.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
it was
regular
more-
lunatic.
it was regular lunatic. Yeah, we'll go regular lunatic level Gary Busey.
Paper clips.
Yeah, fucking great. I mean,
Well, like how
it's just a great movie.
me and Abby were talking about before about how you could go back to some of these movies and relive. Like even like I said, it's by far not a great movie, but when you first saw it, especially when I was younger, and that priest turned around and he had the eye
Yep.
patch, and everybody was like, "Oh, like holy fuck, it's the priest!" Like nobody saw that coming. I don't.
Yep, like oh fuck, and you got a fucking wheelchair with a go-kart engine. I mean, when you were a kid, you're like, I want one
Dude,
of
that
those.
was
I'm not even fucking paralyzed, and I want one. I can use my legs, and I want one.
And that priest wanted those kids dead after that. Like he was a dick priest after that.
Yeah, without a
What's
doubt.
a dick priest?
He was a dick priest.
It's Dick Priest. That's almost like you should post that on Facebook status. Silver Bullet. That guy was a Dick Priest.
Very true.
Banned for life. We'll get you unbanned. Fuck that. No, that was. God damn it, son of a bitch! Oh man, what a great movie. That was one of those. Again, one of those movies that I'm pretty sure had a director. Let's see who the director of that was. Let's see. Be nice if I could spell silver. Super, whatever the fuck that is. Silver Bullet. And that was. I don't know who. Oh, Daniel Atias. I don't know who the fuck that is. Let's look it up. See what else he's done. He's done. God, Jesus fuck. He was a second unit director on E.T. He was a director of The Wire. Yeah, okay. Sorry, son. You got he was a fucking director on Castle Rock. Another Stephen King adaptation. Okay, so this dude's disqualified. But seriously, I mean, again, there's a movie, Stephen King with a good director. I mean, Silver Bullet was fucking amazing. I mean, I would put that up. I'd put that up there with like The Howling and probably The Howling, because I can't say American Werewolf in London. I can't go there. But it's up there with The Howling without a doubt. I mean, it's definitely upper echelon like werewolf movie without a doubt.
We need to have a werewolf hangout. That's got to be.
We will. I know.
Oh, you guys want to hear Ryan bitch about movies for 3 hours? You have a werewolf hangout.
I'm not sending you the fucking link.
If you do a werewolf, you gotta do a vampire.
What we have to have.
Just send him the wrong link, and that way he'll be in the waiting room all night, and we'll be.
I'm gonna find like a Teletubby thing that's going on that night, like a Teletubby talk, and be like, Ryan, here you go, here's the link. And then you're gonna go on and be like, the bad thing is he'll stay there for at least a half hour and bitch about what that
Talking
is.
about
Like,
werewolves.
yeah. Hey, you know this werewolf movie called Howling? And they're gonna go, we're talking about Teletubbies. Like,
So-
well, I know, but I'm
So,
talking about
Tinky
werewolves.
Winky, what do you think
Tinky-
about
Yeah,
The
Tinky
Howling?
Suck it, Tinky Winky.
The fact
your
that you
face
knew the
bit
name
off.
of one of them.
Yeah, Clint.
Tinky Winky, Dipsy,
yeah.
Lala, and Poe.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm
Let's
officially
see.
scared.
I can mute you and I can mute your ass too. So guess what? Bang bang. Tinky Winky this dick because
Ow.
you're muted. The fact that you knew them. The fact, I mean, it was you know what, Clint? I'm gonna let you back in, Clint. Ryan, you knew them right off the bat, like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
I love Ryan too much. I love everybody too much. God damn it, Ryan! Why do you just don't ever do that again?
Yeah, Ryan
Please.
even knows who wrote the theme music.
If
No,
if
I
he
don't know
does,
that.
I'm booting him out if he does that.
I don't know that.
He's removed. He'll be removed.
Some British person, I'm assuming.
Damn glad Rob ain't here. He'd be like, "Well, that's a fucking goddamn. That's an insult."
That was a great accent.
That was
pretty Was it or was it really bad? Because I'm pretty sure it was terrible.
It was pretty
That
bad.
was somewhere between Australian and
English.
Texan.
Yeah. I want to say
Harder.
I want to say Simon Cowell wrote it.
So I could be on America's Got Talent. Fuck yeah. All right, cool.
Want to Google it?
Do you want to Google that? No, thank you.
Giggle.
That is Australian. Holy fuck, yeah, I can't. Okay, so I can't.
To be fair, though, Australia was just British people that were
yeah,
bad.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
That's like South African people, like
shitty
fuck
British
you.
people.
Yeah, like you're like how South
Google over
African.
Hey,
Yeah.
How you do that, mate? I mean, how you do that? I mean, I'm gonna get fucking canceled. Oh god damn it, we're live too. Just saying, we have been live for an hour and 11 minutes,
that's funny.
and now let me see if any of our have anybody left our group yet? I knew what our numbers were when we came in here. Let's see where we're at now. No, we've had more people join us.
Okay, good.
Cool. We
Cool.
keep seeing Mike in his shorts.
Well, Clint, you got to walk out too because Clint's got hot shorts on. He keeps walking out getting beers, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" Oh,
No,
Clint,
not this
get up.
time.
Clint, walk out of your room.
Not this time.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're. Get the fuck, dude. Your dick's hanging out of your fucking leg. I'm pretty sure your nuts are hanging out of your leg. I mean, that shit was like
I feel
up
great.
against. You got banana balls. You got to peel that shit off your leg. All right. Anyway, where are we at?
banana balls.
But God damn it, that wasn't Stephen King. It should have been. Would
Yeah,
have
it
been a lot
should have been.
better. Pretty sure would have been a lot better than. Nah, Silver Bullet was good. Is that's
You next, then,
SAB?
Don.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Oh,
Banana
boy.
balls. Isn't that secret window?
Hold on.
It's the alternate title.
Yeah, alternate title exactly. I can't change my name. Oh yeah, I can.
Hey, Megan,
Can I? I can't. I'm gonna do banana balls, but I can't do it. I was gonna do banana Don, but I can't do it.
you'll always be on me.
Don Anna balls.
banana balls. Love it. That'll be the next one. Can I edit my name? I can't do it. Oh, I can. Hold on. What I gotta do? Well, it's gonna tell me no. Sure ain't.
Oh shit.
All right.
Fantastic.
Right. I got 3 viewers now. Fucking right. We're not wasting nobody's time. I don't give a shit. That's not what we're doing this for. Okay, so I know this was on at somebody's list. I know it, but I'm going thinner.
Ooh.
I don't want to say it's. I guess it. Would it be underrated?
No,
I know a lot of people know about it.
I loved it.
it's a great movie. It's a great book. I think people know it. It's a. It does not get brought up currently as much. I'm not sure how it holds up with gypsy stereotypes and stuff. It's probably gotten canceled. But
That's true.
it's one I like. And honestly, when we were, if you had to run home, you go, I curse you, dinner. And then I'd have to run home and go get dinner because it was like,
If somebody told me that, I usually go home and take a shit because I'm like, I'm gonna get thinner now.
Wow.
Yeah, right. No, I mean,
Huh.
yeah, right. I might have to go get another beer because I feel like I'm getting my brain cells back.
well,
No, I mean,
Really?
shut up, Clint.
I want to discuss Dark House.
Well, the best thing about this, and here we go again. Here we go again. Look who the director is. Tom Holland, who did Child's Play.
You said Tom Holland, and I first thought of Spider-Man. Like, wasn't
you thought of
he was
Spider-Man. I know
even
you did.
born?
That motherfucker did Child's Play. Shut the fuck up.
And Fright Night.
And Fright Night, and he did Psycho 2. So, well, let me enlighten everybody, and Ryan will back me up on this 1,000%. Psycho is one of the most underrated franchises in general. It was like, oh, it's the first one. No, watch all fucking 4
all of
Yep.
and let me know what you think because they're all fucking good.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I remember talking with you about this, Clint. All the Psychos. There are, yeah. I don't know why we got on the topic, but yeah, as far as franchises go, that's one that really, unless you count the remake, doesn't really have any misses.
Ugh.
No.
Yeah.
No, it really
Yeah.
doesn't.
Thank God you said that.
I just watched them recently. Yeah, they're all solid.
Yeah, they're all fucking
Yeah.
good.
All of them.
Yeah. And speaking of Jeff Fahey,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Psycho 3?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one with the nun, right?
Yeah. Diana Scarwood. Yeah.
Yep. See, I mean, again, you got Thinner, which is it's not the best movie. I mean, we all know that, but I mean, at the same time, there are worse Stephen King adaptations. Again, I mean,
Mhm.
There are.
there are. I mean, you got Robert John Burke, you got John Montanga. I mean, it doesn't. And again, that's what I like about some of these Stephen King movies. And again, Abby brought it up earlier. You have no names. You have people that you don't know, but they can act and they can bring something different. And again, you got a fucking director. That's what blows my mind with all of this. We've named what 4 or 5 up to this point.
My next
And
pick, big director. It's they know good people.
exactly. And it's like they're good movies. I mean, like I said, Thinner's not the best movie, but it's pretty fucking good. With
Entertaining, the effects still
Yeah.
look good. It's not like you're looking at it going, "Oh God, what did they?" The acting is solid.
acting is very solid.
Great ending, which sometimes with Stephen King, is to be touch and go there, but I sort of bummer.
Well, at least he's not. At least he's not M. Night Shyamalan, who just
But
if oh my God, I'm not talking about. We might have to talk about that motherfucker in one of these hangouts. I don't think we can though, because I might jump out my fucking window.
you and I would have a problem.
Yeah. I will absolutely say, and Clint, I'm pretty sure knows it. The Happening is one of the worst fucking movies I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Ryan, if you say you like it, I'm gonna murder you. I will go to Canada and I will fucking kill you. There is no way, shape, or form that movie has any redeeming qualities whatsoever. That movie's fucking terrible.
And I tried again recently to see if I was just in a bad place when I
Yep.
saw it. Because that happens. I've done shit like that where I'm like, oh, I hated that movie, and then I watch it again. I'm like, oh, I didn't hate that at all.
When I watch somebody get run over
Yeah.
by their own lawnmower, I'm like, well, you're a dumb fuck anyway. You just jump. You're like, let me lay in front of my lawnmower, and then Ryan, you don't like that movie.
I gotta know.
No, I don't
Ryan,
like it.
Okay. God damn it! Thank you. No one likes that fucking movie. I hate that fucking movie. God damn it! Yes, I do. I hate
Yeah.
that fucking movie. God damn it.
I have to say,
Nicole, shut up. You're muted.
You like that movie?
If you don't know.
I wasn't gonna say I like
All right, cool. Shut. All right. I'm
But-
so fucking terrified right now.
But
What? There's
The one
where's
good
her butt?
thing, the one good thing about it,
No.
well, let's see if it has in quality. She's not making a good movie, but what's the
No.
one good thing?
I'm getting ready to mute her.
may I speak, Don?
Fuck no, you mute it. Yeah, go. I gotta hear this.
Betty Buckley's performance. Fantastic. Creepy as hell.
Okay.
That's it.
I hope you have alcohol in that cup.
I do not. It's
No, it's.
Diet Coke.
I'll let that pass.
You gotta
'cause
admit, Betty
you are
Buckley was creepy in that movie.
You are right.
when she
Yeah.
was circling the house. That was
Yeah.
creepy.
You are right.
I'll give you that.
That's all I have to
Yes.
say about
Totally
that.
worth watching the whole movie for that 2-minute performance.
No, all you have to do is watch the
Fast
2-minute
forward.
performance.
I can just fast
You don't
forward.
see the rest of it.
Just fast forward to that
Yeah.
motherfucker. I mean,
Well, she was having that allergic reaction to all those trees.
Yeah. And Zooey Deschanel, I cannot stand her. She
I'd beat
can't
that.
act for shit.
I would beat
She
that
really
bitch with a
can't.
metal pipe.
would-
She
Yeah.
sucks.
God damn.
I'd beat that bitch with a pipe. She sucks so bad. God
She
damn it.
does.
Yeah.
I
she's
love the
fucking-
movie Elf, but she keeps me
No.
from watching it. I can't even look at her
No.
face.
She gets on the screen. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna hit that bitch in the face with a pipe.
Jesus.
Dude, she fucking sucks. I fucking hate her. As much as Nicole does, she's
Yeah.
fucking horrible.
I can't. She's awful. She's
What,
like,
any reason for violence?
I'm gonna get skinned alive.
First of all, when I don't like somebody, I'll beat the shit out of you for not liking.
It's like Sherry Moon Zombie. She can't
Oh,
act.
You
I'm
know
sorry,
what?
she can't act.
As long as she doesn't laugh, it's still intolerable.
It's still intolerable, but it's better.
It's better.
I can't.
Like-
She drives me nuts. I can't.
I'm gonna be the first. Well, and everybody is gonna realize this, but I will tell you right now, I have absolutely zero hope for the new Monsters coming out. That fucking movie is going to tank.
mm.
Yeah, big time.
But Ryan's gonna love it because he's gonna go see it at least 14 times in the theater.
Yeah, because he likes to be entertained.
He does. Ryan, you're not gonna go see that shit. And I know you're not. It ain't got Fred Gwynn in it.
Does not
Isn't Fred Gwynn dead?
very much.
Yeah, that's why they should have never made a Monsters movie. He's fucking dead. Like I watched what's that guy's name? Jeffrey, whatever, and he walked out, he's like having a fucking seizure as he's walking out the fucking door. I'm like,
Mm.
Yeah.
"Man, stop shaking your head like you're fucking like what are you doing? Stop.
Doing like the Bill Cosby dance.
Yeah. Like,
Mm,
oh
damn.
shit. Well, God, Abby's suspended for 30 days, and that has nothing to do with me. That's fucking Facebook law. God damn.
Oh my
Doing the
God.
Bill Cosby dance. Son of a bitch. Y'all want some fudge sickles? Go with that dance?
Oh my God.
God
Everybody
damn.
likes Jello pudding pop.
Everybody like that Jello
Uh,
pudding pops?
Fuck are you doing?
Fuck. God damn. Yeah, I watched that motherfucker like bust out the door. He's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why are you Stevie wondering at the fucking door? Stop.
That would have been a better reference.
Yeah. Now I'm off here for 30 more fucking days. I can't go live anymore. But anyway, yeah. Our 3 viewers are wondering what the fuck we're doing. I'm sure 3 of them are us 3 watching us on Facebook. So
Yep.
Shut up, Clint. Who's next? You?
Me.
Groovy. Go.
Um,
Nothing stupid. Or I'm muting you.
nothing
You're done.
stupid. That doesn't leave very much.
I mean,
You're-
we've been doing
We're
this. for
talking
12
about
hours.
Stephen
At
King
least,
for
at least
crying out
another
loud.
5%. I mean, come on.
Okay.
Nah, you're
Well,
good. Do you stupid dude? Do the dummy. I
um,
gotta go get another beer or something here in a minute.
yeah,
Unless everybody's like, I gotta get off because it's almost like 1 o'clock in the fucking morning.
yeah. Soon.
Check my busy schedule. I'm pretty good.
Mhm,
Yeah, I'm
mhm.
pretty sure. What the fuck you gotta do, Clint? That's what I thought. Go.
Yeah.
4 people are watching us right now.
Mm-hmm. Sure they are. So every now and then there is a Stephen King miniseries, but then every now and then there is one that is so gloriously bad
Oh,
It's
boy.
amazing.
God,
Oh,
please,
God.
please.
Um,
Oh God. If you say I'm going
and-
to get a beer, I swear to God. I know what it is too.
I watched this one not that long ago, and I tell you what, I had a hell of a good time anticipating watching each and every one of the characters die. Rose Red.
Oh,
I own that one.
You only get a
I loved Rose Red.
Oh man, that one just fucking killed me. I'm like, I wanted to like it, and it had kind of a cool setup, like the whole haunted house thing. But just
Terribly
like,
executed.
It was just drawn
yeah.
out, really
very-
drawn out. Like that, 7-hour miniseries could have been done in 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
didn't stop me from buying it. I own it.
I do
Yeah.
too.
I have it.
Mainly just because Julian Sands is in it.
right.
I own it.
And but like every last one of them was just incredibly unlikable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like there was nothing that made me root for anybody. I was like, well, this is awesome. Got a whole bunch of shitty people trapped in a haunted house. Let's just watch them die one at a time. I was having a great time.
And one of the actors, the one who played the professor,
Uh-huh.
not the woman, the man who was trying to sabotage the whole thing,
Okay.
he actually died halfway through filming.
Ah, fuck.
Really?
And they had to use a stand-in in makeup, like distant blurry shots to redo some of his scenes. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
They
Is
planned 9 them.
that David Dukes?
Damn.
Yeah.
Heart attack.
Yep. Had a heart attack halfway through filming.
55 years old.
Hmm.
It was so bad he didn't want to live long enough to finish it.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
like,
God. That ain't right.
He was in Rawhead Rex.
Oh God, I love Rawhead Rex.
Gods and
So good,
monsters.
right?
and- yeah, he did a lot.
Rose Red. It's a terrible movie, but
I've never seen the whole thing.
Yeah.
I
It's-
own it.
I own
I
it. I
just-
mean, I was actually considering putting it on again the other day for some reason. The little weird girl and
Hmm.
the little red hat.
Yep. Kimberly J. Brown. Yeah. It was just, it was 4 hours longer than it had to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would have rewatched it if it wasn't 7 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There was just too much.
Got that fat whiny dude with the weird relationship with his mother. Gets his fingers cut off in the door.
Yeah.
Matt Ross, he was in
Spectacular.
American Horror Story, the first season.
Oh.
Abby, are you an American Horror Story fan?
I am.
Awesome.
I watch every season, whether it sucks or not.
Yep, me too. You remember Matt Ross played the doctor who originally owned the murder house?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
That was my favorite season. Murder House was my favorite season.
Really?
It was. I weirdly have like a Black Dahlia obsession, and that sort of gothic horror haunted house thing is so my aesthetic. I really,
Mhm.
I love a good haunted house movie.
Jessica Lange alone is
She was brilliant, and I love the creep factor of that, because that one, like, that's something that would actually terrify me. Haunted house.
Are we still talking about Rose Red?
Well,
no, we
went-
got onto American Horror Story. Sorry.
Okay, good.
we Matt Rossed our way over. And
We went over
Fucking,
7
I
degrees. of
fucking
Fahrenheit.
hate Rose Red. Oh my God, Clint, I'm sorry. I fucking absolutely despise. Fuck.
It was a good story.
No, it wasn't.
But-
Nothing was good about that fucking shit at all. No.
Executed poorly.
No. Yes. The
Uh,
people should have been executed poorly
poorly.
for making that shit. Mm-mm. Sorry, there's a lot of things.
that was the best part about it.
What? No, there was
Them
no.
getting
There was no.
executed poorly.
There was no best part about that. Fuck, that shit was terrible. Where are we at now? American Horror Story? Who? What
So-
the fuck is on?
we again, we
We did a
hop-
7 degrees.
okay.
Yeah, into it. Yeah, sorry.
Clint, I love you, man. God damn it.
You
I'm
tapped
sure
out for a
CBR
minute and everything
I'm
went to shit.
sure CBR was like, I love Rose Red. He doesn't, though. I know goddamn well he doesn't. Even he has standards. Oh, I loved it. Come on.
No, I don't. We were just talking about that. I own it. I've never been able to finish it.
I love it. Thank you.
To be fair, there's not enough hours in the day to finish it. So
You ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying. You can fall asleep fucking 12 hours a day and you're not waking up and finishing that. That shit is fucking God. It's boring. And Clint, God damn it. Out of anything we've said, don't be boring. It's just boring. Even the Langoliers is more entertaining than that fucker.
Yeah. Yep. All that shitty CGI.
Oh god, the acting was just
I don't give a
horrible.
shit. There's flying meatballs. It looks like shit from
Horrible.
Doom.
There's flying meatballs.
Meatballs. It looks like the shit from Doom. Cockademus from Doom. Just eat your face off. I don't even know what the
Dean
fuck those
Stockwell
things
was so wasted in that movie.
are. Huh?
The Dean Stockwell was so
Oh,
wasted
yeah.
in
Well,
that movie.
well, I mean,
Oh, it's
not gonna
probably,
deny that, but that fucking
probably
movie-
because he read the script first.
Clint,
It's like,
shut up,
He's
Clint.
like, ain't no need to be sober for that.
No,
That's how he got on
Alex
Quantum
was
Leap.
wasted in that
Yeah.
horrible movie.
That's how he got on Quantum Leap because he was shit faced. He was like, "I'll take that job," and all of a sudden, like, "Hey, you want to
Quantum
start?
Leap.
You want to start filming today?" He's like, "Oh shit, what am I doing?" I'm on Langolier still.
just went to
holy
sleep one
shit.
day on Quantum Leap, woke up on Langolier.
Yeah, right. Like,
Oh boy.
what the fuck? The Langoliers? Was I still on that fucking plane? Oh man. Oh god, where do we stop? Who the fuck? Oh, this. Is
Clint
fantastic.
said Rose Red.
Shut.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clint doesn't count. He's no. We go right to Abby. Rose Red didn't happen.
The dark half.
That was my next one.
That
Oh,
didn't
was it?
happen.
That
That
was
didn't
next on
happen
my
either.
list,
Go to
too.
Nicole. Go.
Wait, what?
No,
Did-
Abby.
Dark
It's
half.
Abby's
Dark
go.
half's good. No, dark half's good. The dark half.
Talking about directors that that was directed by Romero.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Weirdly
It's-
love it the first time I saw it in the theaters. I didn't really like it till later. I don't know why.
I didn't like it.
What's that?
like at
I
all.
didn't like it.
The
You didn't
Dark
like-
Half?
The Dark Half is my absolute #1 favorite Stephen King book.
Ah.
I did not like the movie. I
Was it
thought it was cheesy and just bad.
felt like he was not, and I feel that way as much as I love Johnny Depp. I feel that way about Secret Garden. Like I really like the story. I did not like him in that role. It distracted me. Timothy Hutton in The Dark Half. I didn't like it.
I didn't either.
I think
Even
that
Michael Rooker being in it too was like,
the sheriff, right?
yeah,
Was
yeah.
Yeah, I have issues.
Yeah,
with
it's the
Michael
rare
Rooker,
time that Michael Rooker doesn't play a complete asshole.
Right.
like in real life.
I can't-
Um,
Right.
sorry.
Oh, did we have a bad experience? I thought
I
he
had a
was
couple
cool as
with him.
shit.
Okay,
he's a dick. Cool. So
Yeah.
now I know how. Okay. Fair enough.
no, but I was horribly disappointed in the movie compared to the book. I really was. The book is one of my favorites. It's one of I know, Abby, we were talking about how descriptive Stephen King is.
Mhm.
And some of the, like, you cringe and, like, want to shower after reading some of the things in this book, you know? And the movie was just highly disappointing.
But and I think that just goes back, like I said, to me, I just thought that the main person was not. I thought it was poorly miscast.
Yeah,
But-
it was. It really was. Yeah, Timothy Hutton was not right for that role. Amy Madigan was not right for that role.
Nope.
He's a brunette. She's a redhead. Their twins are blonde. Like,
Well, damn. Bam. Let's get fucking genealogy in it.
obvious shit like that. They just met, like, why aren't the kids redhead? Or, you know, but it was just not my favorite.
I think one thing that, and this goes with a lot of books to movies, and everybody can agree, especially with like this. Like, there's some things that you will never ever be able to bring to film
Right.
because of the subject matter. It
Mhm.
doesn't matter what generation, what, you know, whatever it is. There's just some things you're not going to be able to bring to the screen
Right.
because people know it's offensive. People know it's not good. It's going to shy people away. And, you know, like Sleepwalkers had it with the whole incestual bullshit, but
The whole
this-
motherfucking thing.
motherfucker. But the subject matter here it's the same way. It's like there was just some things that they couldn't show, and it suffers from it because the people that they got to play these roles just didn't. They just didn't line up. They just didn't,
No,
it just
it
didn't
was. They
match,
just weren't a good fit. Yeah.
and that happens. Like it is a possibility, but it's like, you know, you had fucking George Romero. How do you not get people in the role? But you know, it
Yeah.
happens. It happens, without a doubt. Yeah, the dark half. So we're gonna go around one more time. We'll go to Nicole, Ryan, spreadsheets, and then I'll try to figure something out, and then I guess we'll end it because we're a little late. And I definitely apologize to you guys. We didn't mean to stay with them so long, but it was when we put out the interview, you'll understand why. It's good stuff.
Took that long, it had to be worth it.
Clint, you backed me up on that one. It definitely was fucking worth it.
Yeah.
So, Miss Nicole, you do your thing.
Actually, the dark half was my next and last one that I had.
All right,
Just-
CBR, you go.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, Nicole. Come on.
No, it's
Damn.
So lit.
was the Diary of Ellen Rimbauer Stephen King?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then we'll go with that one. I loved
Go
it. Loved the movie. Never read the book, but I loved the movie.
That's a good one.
Anybody
Yeah.
seen it?
I just
Never
watched.
seen it.
I've heard.
Oh, you never saw? Oh,
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It was good, and I think I liked it. I liked who they got. You know, again, no big name. No, there were people that were like, "Oh, she's." I can't even think of the example, but you know, she's been in a number of things, and you look at her, and you have to look up her IMDb and see. But I like the story. I like, you know, and that goes into the Rose Red that house, and
yes,
I liked it.
I did too. I love
yeah,
a good
that's my-
prequel on anything. You know,
So it does have something to do with Rose Red.
it's the prequel to Rose Red. It's
Okay.
the story of Ellen Rimbauer. Yeah,
How they built Rose Red.
and why it's cursed and all that.
I think that was better than Rose Red. I mean,
It was because it was only an hour and a half.
well, yeah, that's fucking true too.
Yeah,
Fucking 7 hours long.
Oh God, yeah, you ain't that.
an hour and a half. Good.
Yeah.
me and Clint have always said Corey on Jack of All Graves has said that the perfect movie is an hour and 20 minutes long. That's her thing. Like the perfect movie is an hour and 20 minutes long. And watching these movies nowadays, she's fucking right. Like
Man.
she's right on. You know, even like these Marvel movies and shit that are like, well,
And
the new fucking Batman movie was goddamn near 3 hours long. I'm like, I have to pee. I'm gonna pee in my cup because I don't want to get up out of this fucking movie. I'm gonna piss in this movie theater cup. I'm so glad you guys give me like extra large cups. But damn, yeah, that's
And Marvel movies, you got to sit there for the end scene for all the credits. And
Yeah, sit there
Yeah.
20 minutes of credits.
yeah. But that team, I'm like, fuck, my back teeth are floating. Can I please fucking leave?
I
Yep.
button my pants at that point.
Yeah, right. My dick's hanging out as I'm running through the fucking thing. I'm like, God, I gotta pee so bad. I'm just gonna
Like
run through the
that.
fucking theater with my dick hanging out. Like,
clear the way, knocking people over.
yeah,
The
bang,
sprinkle-
bang. God damn, Mike, you make it sound like I'm a goddamn rhino running through the theater, like knocking people over with my dick, like bang, bang, bang.
And you got to
pee
go.
in your-
You got to go.
I'm pissing in your popcorn bowl.
And Abby,
Damn.
you can testify to this. There's always a longer line in the women's bathroom than the
God.
men's.
It's
I'm so
Always have
glad.
to
I'm so
stand
glad
there
you
and wait.
elaborated. She's like, oh, Abby, you can testify. I'm like, she testified what? Me running through the fucking theater with me and my dong
Not
hanging out,
Hello with the dick.
fucking Mike Tysoning people in the fucking eye.
I thought maybe terrifying.
It's like, God, Jesus, no. Hope not. Damn, yes. All right. CBR. God.
I
Go
can't
on.
think of. Jesus.
God damn. Salem's Lot.
Okay,
Anybody
if
bring
we-
Salem's Lot up? Shit.
No, did anybody bring up Salem's Lot?
Briefly touched on
Briefly, nobody
Okay.
like was like,
it. Love Salem's
Well, I'm
Lot.
going to bring up trucks
what the fuck?
because I
What?
wanted to get it out there on this. We were talking about it before.
Well,
Trucks is the remake to Maximum Overdrive.
that
I have
tomorrow.
never
So-
even heard of it.
It is.
Imagine, if you will, Maximum Overdrive, but they sucked
Well,
all
sure.
the fun out of it and got rid of the AC/DC soundtrack.
Dude,
Oh, jeez.
dude, that is the epitome of like, oh my God.
What was this,
It's-
97 or 2019?
No,
it's 97.
97.
97. Oh, it was a TV movie.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
like. Someone watched Maximum Overdrive and was like, "You know what? This would be better if we actually tried to make it scary."
I could make that better.
Dude, I could back out of my driveway and make that better.
It's honestly worth a watch just to see how wrong someone can be about every choice in the filmmaking process.
You'll feel better about yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I will
It's
feel
one
like
of
I
those
can make a
movies
better
Poor
movie.
life choices.
it's one of those movies. Yeah, you realize that this movie got like released physically. Like there was VHS, there was DVDs.
Nice.
It makes you realize I could probably do this.
I feel like I might.
Clint, I feel like we should do this. I feel like we should get a Patreon going and just be like,
But yeah.
fuck it. Fuck it. I
No.
mean, dude, the synopsis of this movie is aliens arrive, parking in a geostationary orbit over Nevada. Using powers unknown to us, they declare war and use unmanned trucks as weapons. Dude, if we can't do something better than that, then we don't deserve to be fucking doing a podcast. Like we can rock the shit out of that. You're in Pennsylvania. We can make this work. All I gotta do is run through your house with my truck. Bam. 15-minute short
Drive
film.
right over
Wham.
you.
Game over.
Yeah.
Game over, man.
I mean, it's not gonna be good for you. It's gonna be awesome for me because I can just run through your house and then go back through your parking, your driveway and just fucking go back to Virginia.
Say run
And there's
through
the movie.
Run through the grass with your dick.
All I'm gonna do is have a fucking my camera and be like, here's my best friend's house. Here's the grass to his fucking driveway. Here's the driveway. Here's the road. Bam. Trucks too. Game
That's
over.
two.
Yeah.
Back to Virginia.
The Bill Paxton version.
Game over, man.
Game over, man.
Game over.
Wham. God damn. Done. God fuck. Who the fuck brings trucks up? Seriously. Who?
I wanted to get it out there.
No, you didn't. You knew damn well you were thinking of another movie and you're like, go, good to throw this out there.
That was literally when you
Dust it
mentioned
off
Salem's
mine.
Lot, I was like, oh yeah, that's a movie. But the only one I had left was Trucks.
This is the only
Mhm.
movie I've ever seen where it has 4 categories. On IMDb, it's like drama, horror, sci-fi, comedy. What
It is
the
none
fuck
of those.
is it? It's none of those.
None of
What the
those.
fuck? There should be a category for shit because that's what that is.
It's an
Like,
attempt.
drama, horror, sci-fi. No, it's bullshit. That's what
I
that
guess
movie
it's
is.
technically sci-fi.
It's fucking not. Is there aliens in the movie? They don't even show up.
It's a documentary.
It's just
It's a
it's a
documentary
fuccumentary is what that is.
based on the shocking true story.
Based on a shocking
I'm
story of
sold.
me taking a shit in my best friend's driveway. Mike, go.
Run him over.
Stand by me.
There it is.
There,
There
it
you
is.
go.
That's a good one.
Prop.
Yeah.
two.
I had some
Probably
corny.
doesn't.
I was gonna go with some corny ones, but I figured if it's getting close to the end, we got to bring that one out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, especially after asshole brought up riding around an asshole. Like, God damn it! I mean, nobody in their right mind should have brought up trucks.
The
could've-
cover
you could've
is a
just brought up
skeleton
Maximum
drive.
Overdrive.
It's
The cover is a skeleton driving a truck.
yes, it is. Yes, it without a doubt is. Um,
He could have played
Yeah.
it safe and just went with Maximum Overdrive. He was like,
No, you can't do
no,
that.
fuck
I'm
that. We
going
gotta
trucks.
go. Let's go past. That's what Ryan. This is what Ryan does. If anybody, Abby, you don't know it yet, but Mike knows, and we know. Nicole's gotten a taste of it, but this is what Ryan does. He takes everything to the fucking extreme. I'm not going to go Maximum Overdrive. I'm going to go to its absolute asshole shitty sequel. That wasn't even a fucking that shouldn't have even been a sequel. And
exactly.
that's where we're going.
The one
That's why
great
we
thing
love
about
him.
Maximum Overdrive was the soundtrack, and they took that away too. It's like,
Dude, the
Oh, wait.
AC/DC soundtrack in that fucking
Yeah.
movie was absolutely incredible. That was the best fucking part of that movie.
And Lisa Simpson, you know.
And
Beardsley
Lisa
Smith.
Simpson.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, without a doubt.
Curtis.
I'm gonna have to watch that again. I haven't seen that in a while. And yes, Jesus,
I love how
Fucking-
Mike brought up what is arguably one of the greatest Stephen
Greatest,
King
yeah.
movies of all time,
Yeah.
and we're back to talking about
Back
fucking
to
Max.
we don't even give a fuck about that. We're like, well, you know,
I hate you.
pretty sure that CBR brought up trucks, which let's face it, sucks
I mean,
balls.
yeah.
But
Still-
Maximum Overdrive with that AC/DC soundtrack, man, that movie was great.
That elevated it.
Yeah, that's elevated horror for
oh,
you.
if it didn't have that soundtrack, it's a different movie.
Yeah, fuck that movie at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that movie.
I
But I'll
love
tell
it.
you what, don't fuck this movie. Oh my god, yeah, Ryan. Say it again, Ryan. Without a
What?
doubt, one of the
Oh, one of the
Best-
greatest Stephen King
Yeah.
movies of all time.
all time. This is upper echelon. This is like top 5 with Shawshank, Green Mile.
Yeah. This is like
Mhm.
early Shawshank and Green
Not
Mile.
horror.
And the best thing about this is that, and I love the fact that this came out in 86.
86.
And it had and it of course it had people that were known, but it had John Cusack, Richard Dreyfuss, Kiefer Sutherland, Will Wheaton, River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, Jerry O'Connell. I mean, these guys still weren't like
This
household
started
names.
most of their careers.
Right.
Yeah, and it's, I mean,
Well, Jerry O'Connell was still fat.
Yeah.
that's true. Jerry O'Connell was still fat, motherfucker. But then look at the director, Rob Reiner. Again, here we go again.
hmm
Rob Reiner, absolute legendary fucking director.
I mean,
And
I saw that
directed
in the theater as a kid. I mean, I was 14.
Me
Like,
too. Me
even-
too.
At that age, like floored, like me and my friends
Yeah.
were like, holy crap.
fucking floored. Like,
Well, that was like a coming of age movie.
Yeah.
You know, it was, and according to King, it was based on his life.
this was, I mean, whew, man, this I would probably say if you put this in like top 3 King movies, it would probably, like, I'm pretty sure it would just flip flop. I mean, you got this, you got Shawshank Green Mile. I don't
Without a
really
doubt.
know. I don't really know what else is on the list that can compete. I mean, at least in the top 3. I mean,
And you know what the ironic thing is? You
That's-
listed those 3 as the top 3 Stephen King movies. None of them are
None
horror.
of them are horror.
it and that's the big thing. It does, and that's what I love about the genre is it doesn't have to be like, breakneck, rip
Not
your
all
fucking
time.
guts out, blah blah blah. I mean, and even the Running Man, you can even put up
Mhm.
against, that wasn't horror. I mean, it wasn't horror,
It wasn't. It
Not
was
at
all
all. That was-
sci-fi.
Leotards.
but Stand By Me wasn't. That was not. It was a drama,
Mhm.
and it's one of the
Coming of age movie.
It was honestly
Yeah.
it was one of the best movies ever made. I mean, seriously, like, bar none, without a doubt, bar none. It's one of the best movies ever made.
And it was somewhat fact. I mean, I saw an interview with Stephen King many, many years ago, And
That was his life, man. That was
yeah, he showed the scar on his arm, and he's like, if you zoom in, and the camera zoomed in to the scar on his arm, and he's like, that's where I just panicked and scraped one of the leeches off his arm, and it
Yeah.
dug and he still has the scar.
yeah, it's fucking terrifying. Like seriously.
Yeah,
So yeah, without a doubt. I mean, one of the best movies ever made, honestly. CBR, did you bring that up? Who brought that up?
Mike.
Hey,
Mike.
God damn, sorry.
Brett,
Sorry.
I'm not here to bring up good movies.
Yeah. I know. You try though every once in a while. You fucker. You try.
Yeah.
Well then, all right, guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry to break this up into 2 parts, but it's been fun without a doubt. And again, I apologize for hopping off for so long. Once we get the interview out, you'll see why. We went
Looking forward to it.
We went, yeah, we got to talk to some of the cast from Voorhees, Night of the Beast, which I mean, right now it's going viral. It's a big thing. So, you know, it's going to be cool.
can you watch it? Is it streaming or?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll send.
Post the
as
link
soon,
on the
I will
page.
send. I will send you both a link here as soon as we get off here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, right?
It's on
Or-
YouTube, flat
Yeah.
out. If
Yeah.
you want to watch just the movie, they have that. If you want to watch our premiere party with all the cast and the members, we have that too. So,
Just the
if you
movie's
zoom-
fine. I don't want to see you guys. I've
Yeah,
seen
fuck you, okay? Our fucking commentary is epic, and I get it. No, I with a movie, it's a little bit different. Like I get it. Like watch the movie because we didn't really talk a whole lot, but yeah, watch the movie. Yeah, I'll send you guys a link as soon as we end this. So, again, guys, I love you all. I hope you Abby, especially you being the newbie, I hope you come back.
I would love to. Great time. Thanks for letting me crash.
Yep, absolutely. We won't be here till 1 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, that's not what we normally do. So again, love you guys. I'll Mike, Abby, I'll send you the link to Voorhees, and then
Awesome.
we'll see you guys later.
All right.